and welcome to Chord Guitar. We are back here with Oliver Anthony, and this song is called Ain't Got a Dollar. Alright, so nice countryish song there. And if you watch the music video, you see that he has different tuning there. This is a standard tuning, and to have the right sound for this song, you need to use a capo here to have the easiest and best chords possible, and actually the same chords as he used. So capo on third, that's what we need. All right, so with that we have basically three different chords. We will look at the grips here. The actual chords are not really needed here because this is a picking song. It's based upon pickings there, but also based upon chords. And so we'll look at this kind of grips that it looks like the actual chords used here. So to start with, we have the G, and for this G here in this song, it's enough if you hold like this, or yeah, two fingers. So one finger on the third fret E string here in the bass, and one on the third fret B string. All right, everything else is pretty much open strings. All right. So that's the first grip, the G. We have the next one, it's based upon B7, and you hold it like this. So that is second on A, first on D, and second on G. And we can use also the open B string there. All right. Then we have the C, final chord here, and that is actually a standard C grip here. So it looks like the C does. So that's third on A, second on D, open G, and first B. All right. So that's what you're gonna use and play. You can also go with the C here to incorporate the open E. We will look at this pattern here, this lick or so, but you can actually pluck different strings and different notes like he does. It's more by a feel. You're gonna play by feel here. So I'm gonna give you one example and the exact notes, one version of how you could play, but yeah, play around that and use the chords as your playground and pick from the chords. That's the best scenario here. So the thinking here is not to play exactly the same round after round like this. Use the chords and pluck the notes you want and have some variation in your playing. That's what I mean. All right. Anyway, let's go from the start here and go with the G. The chord progression will be G, B7, C, and back to G. So it starts and ends on the G. So you're gonna start here to have the bass, which is on the E string here. It goes like this. All right, so that is on the E string. You're gonna go with open E, then second E, and then you do this. You actually hit the second E again, and you hammer on the third E. So, like this, all right? And then you are ready for the G chord. And like I said, you can have the third fret B string there ready. So as soon as you play the third fret E string here, you pluck from the chord and it goes, okay? So that is open G, open D, then third B, open G, open D, and you can also bring in the open A, like a transition note or so to the next chord. Or you can go down back again to the open G. It doesn't matter really there, it's just a way of playing there. So that is the first G. All right. Then when you're ready for next chord, that's the B7. Hold the grip as it is. You're gonna play like this. So that is second on A, first D, back to second on A, then second G, then first D, second A, and first D. right? So that's one way of playing it. You can also incorporate the open B string here. So instead of playing the second G, you can replace that with open B. So it goes. Okay, so you have these notes in your toolbox there, so you can bring them up here and there whenever you want and have some variation there in the playing. So that's the B7. Then you do the transition here to C, and you play from the B7. You have the second A there already, so you do this transition to C. That's nice. So second to third C on the A string, sorry. Second to third on A. And then you play. So that is first B, open G, first B, open G, and second D. So that's the C part. So second to third on A, and then first B, open G, first B, open G, and second D. And then we will end on the final G there. You can play like this. And that's it. So that is third on E in the bass there, and then open G, and then open D. And then you have the round ended there, and you start all over again with the bass starting there with, and another G comes in there. So that is one way of playing it. Okay, I'm gonna show you this way I just teached you with the actual notes, and then I'm gonna show you some different ways of playing this. Actually, we'll pluck from the same chords, same grips, but just different notes. So first, one round of what we learned. Actually 2 rounds there, but anyway, that's the version I learned here. Now you can play in different ways, so I'm just gonna take off a little bit right now. Nothing kind of learned here, just the grips, and go by feel like this. Yeah. Alright, so guys, that's pretty much Oliver Anthony's Ain't Got a Dollar. So play around with the 3 different chords, and it goes G, B7, C, and G. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this, please let me know, thumb up, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, play tuned.